Welcome to my closet. So I've been promising you guys a closet tour for a while, and I wanted to finally bring you in here now that my closet is mostly clean. So I will start at the beginning, which is right here. When you first walk into my closet, you see this, it's like a jewelry organizer thing that I hang necklaces and earrings and some of my sunglasses on, and you can see my long bathrobe is hanging right next to it as well. And then this is my jewelry armoire, which on the top of it you can see I've put one of those glass trays that I got at Savers, and I've got all kinds of jewelry jumbled on there. And then some of my Juicy Couture boxes are stacked behind it. And then this thing you probably haven't seen yet. I'm not sure if you've seen it in a haul yet. But this is a little compact that I got when I was up in Maine. This little guy is falling down. Little matchbook. And then this is my jewelry armoire. Try to fix the lighting so you guys can see it a little better. So in here, it's just got spots for necklaces in both sides. I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see that. I'll try to move my lighting around as I'm touring in here. Alright, that looks a little better. So, we've got necklaces on this side, and then there are necklaces on that side. And then this does lift up. I can't really lift it up right now, but there are rings and a few bracelets underneath. And then this drawer right here is all rings. These spots right here are my spoon rings, and then most of these rings in here are sterling, which is mostly what I wear. And then I've got my bracelets for the most part in here. Some necklaces, bangle bracelets. This is, other than this watch case, which I couldn't find anywhere else to put it for the time being, but this is more of my like earthy sort of jewelry is how I organize that drawer. And then this is the start of my Juicy Couture boxed items that are not on the top. I apologize if I was in the lighting before. And then this is the rest of the boxed Juicy stuff, which I can't pull the drawer out all the way, but there are boxes behind that and then boxes underneath too. So I have a lot of Juicy stuff. And then you can probably see right here, I've got this rack of belts. This is how I've organized my leather belts. They're on this organizer that are hearts that are open, so I just have them organized by color, so like white and cream, brown, black, and then I have like blues and greens back there. And then right here I've got hangers with some stuff that needs to be like steamed, like silk tops. And then I've got my silk pants hanging just so they won't get any more wrinkled. This pair in the front needs to get steamed. And then I've got a hanging rack of shoes that I've got organized by color. There's a pair missing there where the white pair is, that white Betsy Johnson pair. There should be a white pair in there with them, which are missing. Then as you go down, you can see that they just keep going. That rack of purses in there is actually my mom's. And I've got two hats hanging there also. I've got some scarves down there in that little basket. And then we move on to dresses. So all these colored hangers from basically right here, this little clip hanger, from there all the way over to the shoe rack, those are all my dresses. And then in the middle, from that little clippy hanger over to where those white hangers start, those are all my cardigans. And then, try to adjust my lighting here again. All those white hangers, all the white plastic hangers are all my button-up tops, and that pile and that pile, those are both button-up tops as well. Those three piles up there are sweaters, and then all of those metal hangers from the white plastic hangers going over are all of my work tops. So whether they're like sleeveless, short sleeve or long sleeve. Those are all my like work appropriate shirts. Now the reason I have something hanging in front is I do sometimes like to pick out my outfit for work ahead of time. So that's what I've done there. I've got a black silk button-up shirt with a sweater, and then my dress pants are here, picked out, draped underneath on the hanger. And then my work pants are actually down here, which they go all the way over here. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Should probably angle my lights down a little bit. So they go over to that end over there. So that's my like dress pant material, that last stack. And then right there is my like chino and khaki pile. And then those 3 piles right there are all corduroys. And those are arranged by color just like the other pants. So I'm sure you noticed this stepping stool right here. It's got my poncho. There we go. It's got my poncho draped over it, and then there are some books underneath. Those are just books that were in a recent haul, so they haven't made it out of the closet yet. And then underneath here are my cowboy boots. So I've got all my cowboy boots lined up underneath there. And then I've got another shoe rack, much like the other one, that hangs. So I've got shoes. Most of them are color coordinated again. But with other shoes the same color or the same fabric, you know, suede and so forth. And then I've got another one of those jewelry organizer things. This one I've got mostly necklaces in. And this one's not full. I did clear a bunch of stuff out of here recently. And then over here, move my lighting again. Sorry, this is not a perfectly coordinated closet tour. But I can guarantee you it's much better filmed than the first one. So over here in the corner I've got my belts, which are in an old Coca-Cola crate, which is what's right here. And then some larger wallets here. In that blue box, which is a Betsy Johnson shoe box, are all my smaller wallets. And then in that large box are all my larger wallets. And then down here are all of my ties. And then I have another box of ties and another box of ties. These are my towels. And then that bin right there is kind of a jumble. Usually that's where things end up, like if I wear a pair of sleep shorts just for like a couple hours before I change into something or whatever. Like I plan on wearing something again, but I don't want to throw it in the laundry. I just throw it in that basket. Right now there's a bunch of ties in there because they need to be organized. So I just shoved them in there. And then there's my slipper socks, and then those pink things right there are all of my other socks. So in the bottom is mostly gym socks, and then in the top is like my normal socks. And then those blue crate things are my purses, which I did recently organize, and they kind of need another purge, to be honest, because I still have a bunch of purses in my room that are not in here. So that brings me over to this area where my bureau is. So over here I have my bolero tops, which are on the white hangers, my t-shirts, which are on the black hangers, and then the colored plastic hangers and then the white hangers are my tank tops, and then those black hangers are all of my spaghetti strap tank tops, and then I've got a few blazers there on the end. And then right now that pile right there straight ahead is my t-shirts. Haven't quite found a place, well, those are all my band t-shirts. I did have those up on top where my sweaters are now, but I'm trying to put all of my seasonal stuff in here, summer and winter at the same time. So I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I might move where my shorts are since I'm not going to be wearing them now and put my t-shirts, my band t-shirts where my shorts are now. And then those tops right there are actually bolero shirts that need to get hung up. Those are jeans that I have worn for a little while but will wear again before I put them in the laundry. Same thing with pants and sweaters. So those are things that I wouldn't shove in that basket, but that I plan to wear again. And then as far as things that are in this bureau. This one is my underwear drawer, so I won't show you too much of that, but these are all my like bandeau and bralettes, and the rest of it is just actual underwear. This is all my slip dresses. This is all my bras, so I've got the whole drawer organized with my bras by type and color. And then this one is my like sleep and athletic drawer, so I've got all my sleep pants, my sports bras, all that kind of stuff in that drawer. And then, before I get to the other bureau, I'll just pan up here. So I've got all my jeans, and the way I organize my jeans is this pile over here is all my non-skinny jeans. This is my regular blue jean skinny jeans, but not American Eagle. This is my blue jean American Eagle skinnies. This is my colored skinnies, and those are my like legging jeans. So I have a lot of American Eagle jeans. That's why American Eagle skinnies are their own pile. That was like my first like jean brand that I became obsessed with. So that towering pile right there, sorry I keep putting my finger like so far into frame, but I just want to point things out. So right here is my shorts, and then these two piles right here are my skirts. So I'm probably going to move that pile of shorts somewhere else that's not as convenient and put my band t-shirts up there. And then panning back down here, this is my other bureau that's in here. This one is my smaller bureau. Just moving my tripod out of the way since obviously I'm not using it. And on top of here I've got more jewelry storage. I've got 2 standing jewelry boxes. And then this was a recent, I don't know if I'd call it a DIY, but I don't know, something I did to display my jewelry. I've just got a long or tall glass vase, and then I've put all my watches around it to display them. And then I've used some little milk glass cold cream things to display some of my earrings and pins, and mostly like clip-on earrings and other earrings. And then I've got some, what are these called? Oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking out here. Wow. I cannot think of what they are called. But you guys will know. Instead of buttons, guys use them. I'm not going to be able to think of it. I'm just going to move on. So yeah, more jewelry in this jewelry box. I've got some bigger pins, buttons on top of this. I've got all my Hello Kitty watches in this drawer. And then in this drawer I've got all my nylons and pantyhose. I try to organize those by color. This drawer is t-shirts as well. And I organize my t-shirts in kind of a weird way. Like I said, all those other ones were my band t-shirts. This section over here is all of my like TV or movie reference t-shirts, and then these are all my like miscellaneous t-shirts. So those are all my non-band t-shirts. And then this is all my long sleeve t-shirts. Those are all color coordinated as well. This section is printed. These are all plain. And then the last drawer are all of my leggings, which just looks like a black blob to you because most of the ones on the top are black, even though these are actually gray. But you can see my little cat ones from that dress link haul. But yeah, that's all that stuff. And then I've got my tall steamer and then my little handheld steamer over there in the corner. And that's about it. It's about the gist of my closet tour. So I'll just kind of scan you guys around one more time so you can see the whole of it. Those 3 piles there are my dad's sweaters, so that stuff's not mine, and neither are those shoes up there, but everything else in here is pretty much mine. So yeah, that is my closet. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this time it came out a lot better than the first time that I filmed this, and I was like turning the camera at all kinds of angles and just wasn't thinking at all. Oh, and that's the lighting that I use, so sorry if that came into frame any other time, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.